Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we got Oceans 8 Alaska with 579 rating versus XX Vanzo XX with 496 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to have Vanzo win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and he's going to choose to go first. 40 versus 41, opening hand is strike, silk, spoofing, imperm protocol, one hand trap going second. His hand does have like a starter in it, going second, and then he also has like strike to protect its effect. It's interesting to play 41 in this deck. You always need to open up like Faker, Meluseek. You want like the highest chances of opening up like Imperm Faker. So I think 40 is like really good in this deck. Then he has Thoroughblade, Ram, Conquistador, Tanky, and Knight. So this has a lot of zoos in it. A lot of people cut Gamma, and nobody plays Ogres, so it wouldn't surprise me if he summoned Thoroughblade and went for the draw effect. He's gonna normal summon, use the effect. Draws Natty or Servant. Okay, that's a nice draw. Make Chalkanine. Could have went for Tiger Mortar and put Ram under. Yeah, I think I would have went for that. You can just like Tiger Mortar, put that under, and then summon out. And just like let Thoroughblade go to grave. You want like Ram under Dryden to protect it from Imperm. Activate Natty your Servant, send Ash, add Ecclesia. And then special summon Ecclesia effect. Oh, see that's not good because chain 1 Ecclesia, chain 2 Imperm, and then chain 3 Dryden to pop, and he's still going to get to search for punishment. And then Ash at end phase can add Ecclesia from deck if he plays multiple. He lets that go through. I really feel like he popped a trade for punishment. End phase, add Maximus. Yeah, you for sure grab punishment there. Draws evenly. End of battle. Yeah, he's playing evenly too, so like you really want to open up Faker. You play a lot of cards that would help you with Faker. And then set strike, protocol, spoofing, pass. Draws another tanky. Spoofing, put back silk, chain Dryden, and then chain strike. So I was saying like this is gonna protect the spoofing. And then add Faker. Nothing there. Summon out Maximus. And then on the summon. Yeah, I clicked main phase. Activate Proto and then drop Faker effect. Yeah, and you can't like drop Knight here obviously. There's no extra deck, and then Protocol would protect this anyhow. Bring out Silk effect to bounce Maximus, and then activate Tanky. That's going to grab Thoroughblade. And then normal summon, go for Borbo. Attack for 17. And then Tiger Mortar, Chalkanine. And then Zeus. Hey, summons it in the good zone. Chain Protocol, and then Chain Zeus. And then this stays on board because this went to a graveyard before it could resolve. Had that come up in one of Paulo's games before. Draws Imperm. Okay, so that gives him the option to where if he wants to, he could like Imperm Faker this turn. He's just going to set 2 pass. I mean like, yeah, I guess. Because you don't want to lose to an Ash. Yeah, like you would really lose to Ash there. Like if you Imperm this, summon Faker, effect, chain Ash, that's just game. Draw Skullmeister. Banish, summon out Maximus. And then Maximus effect, chain Imperm. Summon out Faker effect, chain Knight, chain Protocol. Just a flip, so that way this won't be negated. Bring out Silk. And then he's going to switch to attack, start a battle phase, he's going to think, he's going to use Silk effect, bounce to bounce Zeus, and then Knight is going to beat over. And then 15, he doesn't use the effect, or he just protocol negate. And then this one would be on board. Then tanking in main phase 2, add Bunny Blast. Pass turn, draws order. Set order, then pass. Drawing a trap there was good, because if he drew something like Meluseek, it just would not be crazy. Well, Meluseek might actually, yeah, Meluseek would have been good there. But something like Ash, or like, you know, something like Hand Trap. He needed like an actual trap to trigger Faker. Maximus effect. Yeah, Meluseek or Marionette would have been nice. He can't send two of the same. Maximus would be a little bit more nice, because you could just go second, Elder, pop two things. He's going to send Omega. Oh, so he doesn't play anything for Maximus. That's fair. I don't play anything for Maximus in my deck either. I think that this card is kind of falling out of favor, since Drytron's becoming one of the most popular decks, and that deck has Nova and Elder in their extra deck normally, because of Jesse. So a lot of people just aren't playing this right now, and I think more people are going to continue to cut it. But he's going to try to pop order, he's going to chain it so that way he can drop Faker, and then Faker effect. That's going to bring out Meluseek. Already went through Bull Silk. Then battle phase, Night beat over, add Marionette, then beat over Faker. Main phase 2, set Imperm. He's just not in like a crazy position here. He could have, wait, why didn't he Omega effect? I feel like you would Omega effect on one of these, right? Because, yeah, like you could use it on like Faker, so that way his next turn is only Meluseek. But like that grabs Faker anyhow. Oh, but then you can Skullmeister the graveyard effect of Meluseek when they link off. Yeah, he could have done that. He would have been in a pretty good position then. Not like a crazy position, but I think a little bit better. Draws Manifestation, normal Marionette effect. So he plays 2 Proto. Then he's going to get rid of Protocol, bring out Meluseek, battle phase, attack over. And then 500 direct. And then effect Ascend, send Imperm. Could have just like done that and not took 500. Wild. Go for Link Karibo, Meluseek, change Skullmeister, Marionette, tag out for Silk, set Manifestation. You can't go for like Faker since like, well, you couldn't use the effect. He's going to set 2. And right here, this Faker would have been in deck. Or should have been in deck, I think. That would have been a little bit more rough for him to come back. So, wait, you activate Mario effect before question mark? Oh, yeah, he got rid of Protocol to bring out Meluseek. But, yeah, that's, yeah, well, once per turn. I missed that too, so that. But he does have Manifestation Protocol, so he's gonna have 2 interruptions here, because he can just like Manifestation, bring out Silk, and get a bounce. Draws Ash. This game is in like he wins this, 100%. Omega on Dryden, it just doesn't matter. He used his Omega very wrong. Normal summon Bunny Blast. Make Tiger Mortar. On summon, Manifestation, bring out Silk, and then effect. He's going to bounce back Tiger Mortar, and then Silk to grab Protocol. Battle phase, attack, and then effect. And then Link Karibo effect. Pass turn, draws Judgment. And now he can Marionette tag out into Meluseek. Battle phase, attack direct, send Knight. And then Link Karibo bring itself out, Meluseek, chain Ash, and now he's on 0 cards and he has everything. And he gained the life points, yeah. Passes turn, draws Ghost Spell. And now moving the game too. Okay. That was interesting. We saw Geist go second and win there. The main problem with Geist is combo, not control. Like control decks like these are like rogue matchups in my opinion. I think like the meta matchups right now are like Virtual World and Drytron. Everything else is not so great. Drytron just like destroys decks like these. Like destroys them. I played against the Altergeist guy who opened like 2-strike, Faker, and I just OTK'd him. Like just Natasha. Is nice, and you can like access code, Nightmare Phoenix, Unicorn. Also like post side deck. This deck is at a huge disadvantage. But the opening hands is TT, Meluseek, Spoofing, Ash, Extravagance. This is pretty good. And then he has Scarlet, Curse, Now to Your Servant, Wakero, Imperm. This is also pretty good. No Zoos in the hand, but still nice. Activate Curse, feel great. Chain Ash. That's not really good. Yeah, I mean, there's just like no way that you can tell that they have like Wakero, Scarlet, and Conquistador, because that's the only way that Meluseek loses out to these, is if they have all three. Activate Now to Your Servant, send Ash, add Ecclesia. No point of going for Elder to pop this. He already has Scarlet. Well, he could have popped this, sent Lord, get rid of Scarlet, bring itself out, and then he'd have Wakero, Conquistador. But then he wouldn't have his Dogmatica follow up for sure. It's going to add Punishment. And then set 4, end phase, get to add Maximus. Pass turn, draw evenly. Oh my, draws evenly out the top. Extravagance. And then draw Spoofing Bell. Celine's cool in this deck because you can actually just like use it with your Geists. End of battle, Scarlet, Chain Bell. And then evenly. So good, +3. And then set. Pass play, draw Scarlet. It's actually a good draw there, because he needs to get to his Lord. Banish Ash, summon out Maximus, and then TT on the summon. I'd say that's a good 1-for-1 there. End phase, put back Meluseek with Spoofing for Faker to get out, and then chain. So Faker chain 1, Punishment chain 2, Spoofing chain 3. So now this is just gonna not do anything, and he's gonna get to add Marionette off Spoofing, then summon out Meluseek. And then Scarlet, set Conquistador. Pass turn, draws Meluseek. Not a good draw. I don't think it really matters here though. Marionette effects, set Protocol. Eldlich just can't beat Altergeist engine. This deck is very strong once it has its engine set up. It's very hard to beat this deck too. If you ever played against this deck when it has its setup, it's so hard to do damage because they have Silk Bounce, Protocol, Konkiri, like 4 times. Especially when they have like multiple spoofings up like this. Startup battle, he's gonna Scarlet, bring out Lord, and then activate Conquistador. What is he adding? Huh? I actually have zero idea what just happened. He pointed at Meluseek and then said add. He never even sent the Meluseek. There's just no way they don't catch this. They sent Marionette and added. Why? That... Like, what? How does one point at Meluseek? Oh, okay. I get it now. Oh, okay. So they let Meluseek die and then used Marionetta effect to just simply bring it back. I get it now. I get it. I was so confused. I was like, there's no way they just like missed this. Bring out Link Spider. See, even sometimes I get confused by like skipping steps. It happens. Yeah, he did that at the end of his last turn. Yeah, they're saying that. Really sucks for him because now this doesn't get the trade into something. This doesn't get the trade into something. And he's already very far behind. Like, it's already game. Adds Konkiri. It didn't matter what he drew. Drop Konkiri, then spoofing, add, and then attack Konkiri. It's nice. It's nice. Scarlet, set Conquistador. And then activate protocol, summon out Faker effect, and he's just gonna leave the match. Yeah, there's not too much you can do about Geist sometimes. I think that this deck is just not, it's just not good. It's really not. It'd be good in like Control, but that's just not what the format is. If you can't stop Drytron turn 1, you've already lost. And this dude's just not playing hand traps, or a lot of them it appears. So he would have a very rough time. Same with Geist. Every deck really struggles against Drytron. I think that's like the deck to beat right now. And then the next deck to beat is Virtual World, and that deck still puts up VFD. Like, that deck is it's no joke. They still just set up VFD turn 1, and they still can grind very well with other decks. I think that the two best decks right now can just like combo and set up an end board that's unbeatable, and they can also grind like extremely well if they get stopped. So I think that the decks right now are just making trap decks not a thing. But let's see how long the match was. It was 30 minutes long. That was really quick for Eldlich versus Geist matchup. Usually it's like an hour. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace.